I used to think hiking alone was peaceful, that the forest was a quiet place to clear my head. But the pines out by Wolf Creek, they whisper, and once you hear them, they never stop. It was late September when I decided to hike the old Ranger Trail near the mountain line. Locals said it had been closed for years' landslides, they claimed. But I'd read enough online forums to know there was another reason. Something about voices people heard between the trees. Curiosity got the better of me. I packed light and set out just before sunset. The deeper I went, the quieter everything became. No birds, no insects, just the wind weaving through dead branches. That's when I heard it, a faint whisper. My name carried on the wind. At first, I thought it was just the wind messing with me, but it came again, clearer this time, closer. Ethan. I froze, every hair on my neck standing up. I swung my flashlight toward the sound. Nothing, just mist curling between the pines. Then I noticed something carved into the bark of a nearby tree symbols. Strange circular markings, like eyes staring back at me. I ran my fingers over them. The wood was warm. And then the forest whispered again. Not one voice this time, hundreds. Overlapping, murmuring things I couldn't understand. Panic started to set in. I turned around, but the trail was gone. Every direction looked the same endless, twisting pines. My light caught something ahead, an old cabin, half buried in fog. It looked abandoned for decades, but when I stepped inside, I found a candle burning. Next to it, a journal covered in dust. The pages were filled with drawings, tall figures standing among the trees, their bodies thin and elongated, faces blank, eyes hollow. The last entry read, "They don't like to be heard, but they need to be." A floorboard creaked behind me. I turned and saw something, a shape impossibly tall, its face blurred by darkness. It moved between the beams of my flashlight, like it was melting through the air. I stumbled back, knocking the journal to the floor. The candle went out. The only light left came from my headlamp, flickering and then gone. The forest outside began to hum, low, deep, alive, and I realized the whispers weren't coming from the forest. They were coming through it, using it to speak. I ran. Branches clawed at my face, the ground shifted beneath my boots. But the forest kept changing, like it didn't want me to leave. I saw clearing ahead a totem made of wood and bone, carved with those same symbols. I fell to my knees beside it, gasping. Then the forest went silent, the whispers stopped, and the totem's eyes opened. I don't remember what happened next. When I woke up, it was morning. The forest was quiet again. My backpack was still there, but the journal was gone. I found my way back to my car. But ever since that night, whenever I close my eyes, I still hear them. The voices whispering between the trees, and sometimes they whisper from inside my house.